Hey, you guys.
Hi, everyone.
Maggie, did you notice I remembered to unmute?
I noticed that. I was watching.
All right. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
So first off, thank you very much for joining us tonight, you guys. That's awesome for another, not a tutorial.
So don't even try to learn anything.
Yeah, don't learn a thing. We're just here to play.
Hi,
So
Hi, Becca.
who all played with glue and paper last night? Did anybody? I was kind of hoping Shelly would be here right off the bat. Darn it, man. Darn it. So this is the one I did last night, and I do not hate it. I will say, using that art glitter glue, it took it forever to dry. But remember how wonky it was last night? It is totally firmed up now that the glue has dried. If you guys make one, try really hard. See at the top where like all the joins, where all the fold edges join, they're all nice and tight. Down here is where the wonkiness is. See how they're a little looser and like gappy?
Hi, Juanette.
Hey, Juanette. But see where they're like gappy, right? Almost. So just know that I would definitely put more time into making sure that I got all those lined up properly. When I'm sitting here by myself and I'm doing them, I am super fussy about that, and I just set them aside to dry. But obviously I wasn't. But see, like right there, that should be folded, not flat across. Like it shouldn't have that big space right there in between. That should be nice and firm. Snug. Should be like snug as a bug in a rug. So yeah, so there's that. But otherwise, I mean, it functions really well. It goes nice and flat to work in it. There's no like weird bowing. So like, see, it just goes nice and flat. So,
Shelly's here, by the way.
There you are, Shelly. Shelly, you're going to be excited. You got me thinking last night. And of course, then once I start thinking, I have to do the thing, right? But see, even like right there, this still, when you're working on it, shifts right over and it goes flat to work in it. Like it's just not a big deal. So yeah, so there's those. I didn't know if you guys would want, I got to find, where did I have a pocket? Did anybody see the pocket? Where did the pocket go? I don't know who's dinging me, but I'm not answering you right now.
Wendy with an eye said, I think if you back it with a strip before you attach to the book, it might help.
That would, but what you're losing then is some of that, you're making it more rigid, right? So think like a hollow back book. And that's one of the things I want to do with you guys too. I have a lot of ideas. So just hang with me, guys. Just keep showing up on Not a Tutorial Night. We're going to do things all summer.
Becca said every 5 or so pages, she's taping the hidden spine for extra reinforcement.
There you go. There you go.
Hi, Toby.
I will say I use that art glitter glue, and this one is a lot thicker than the other ones I've done. This is still moist, like in here where I glued in all the hinges and stuff. So if you guys have the opportunity to, if you're doing a really thick one, if you have the opportunity to let it air dry a little more, I think you might be happier if you're going to do one solid one instead of signatures. But you know, that Shelly girl, she kept trying to figure out how to do this with signatures. So let me just say, somebody went down that little rabbit trail, and Yep, I did them. Oh, yeah, Sam and Amara are both very unhappy campers tonight, so there's lots of background fussing. Sorry, but that's life here. But these I did in signature format, like we're used to seeing, right? Let me find the actual center. So here's the actual center. So one
Put it on
folio.
you.
Yeah,
Put it on
one
you,
folio. And then this is the same paper
or I can do it.
as here, right? Ledger. And then this is dictionary page. Dictionary page. And then ledger. And then a digital is the cover. So I did three of the signatures. These are really stiff. The joins are really, really stiff, but I switched glue just to see what would happen. I did use 3-in-1, which is the same as Fabri-Tac.
Becca was asking what other glue you would use.
Yeah, I'm looking for some other glues. We have to go to Torrey's tomorrow, so the Chicago area. So I'm gonna see if we can swing by like a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby or something, and I want to do a little bit of glue investigation, see what else I can find.
Hey,
But yeah, I will say I do. This gives you a little more give, like when you're putting it together, right? Like the hinge or whatever you're using as your hinge. Because when you're doing it as signatures, you have to put a hinge in there. You can't use the next page as your hinge like you could in the one we did last night. But this does feel a little more like a bound book. It feels a little less scrappy than the other one. So it just kind of depends on what you're going for. Just know that with the 3-in-1, it's really stiff. Like I feel like you know how you see a lot of people take a book and they'll like bend it backwards. Hey, Mare. It almost has that. Like I feel like I want to crack the spine of it. But then, so I just did.
Shelley's saying yes, paste, question mark.
Maybe. I've never used Yes Paste, so I don't know how I would feel about that. I want to see if I can find a Yoo-Hoo glue stick. I don't know if Michael's has them or what retail store might have them, but I want to see if I can find some of those to bring home with me and play with those, because from what I hear, they're the bomb diggity as far as glue sticks go. I did do one. I did put one in here extra, but I made a pocket. So I used this as my glue in hinge, right? Like I would have done, like I did here, right? Like this piece is my hinge. So instead of doing that, I just put like 1.5 inches on this page and then just glued it up this, well, right here at the gutter or the spine area. I ran a bead of glue and then up the sides and then made a pocket with the next page. And then you're back to your spine. And this one, I just used a sticker paper that I had printed on.
Hi, Lori H. and Lori K.
Yoo-Hoo was one of your least favorites. Well,
yeah, I was going to say, I got it one time. I wasn't impressed either.
Interesting. Hey, Lori, welcome. Hey, Lucy. So my question to you guys is, do you want to do, what do you guys want to see tonight? Because whatever we don't do tonight, I can come back and do a different night. I kind of want to put together this tall, skinny one, like in the signature format, right? Like just a one signature. And then we can build from there. But I was thinking about using this as my first cover, this as my second cover, and then this.
Nice.
Right? And this is an actual tin type, so I'll have to get it situated in there. And I think I can cheat and reach in where this is torn. I think I can reach in there and put a dab of glue in there so they don't wiggle around once they're attached. But what do you guys think? I know that's what I worry about is longevity. Handmade Iowa, welcome. Hey, Leslie. Yeah, if anybody has any input on like I wouldn't mind if tonight's conversational thread was hey Joanne, was about glue. Like I feel like glue deserves some good airtime. So yeah, so now I have quite the little cluster around me. What do you guys want to do? Yes, paste is strong but super thick. See, and that's what I'm trying to stay away from, is something that's super thick. So this one that I did last night, I want to do a layered front cover on it too. So I'm going to put this here, and then I wanted you guys to weigh in. Do you like the red one on top, or do you like, hold on, let me clean this little booger up, or do you like this guy on top? What do you think? Oh, Mags, I just realized you put it all on me. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I did.
We'll listen to you.
Shelly was yelling at me. Can you put on you, please?
I do too, Shelly W. I am not the biggest acetone-based glue fan. It does serve its purpose. Do not get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. Like, I don't think anybody should use it, and who am I anyway, right? But I do like some art glitter glue. I really do. It just is staying so wet. Like, it's taking it forever to dry. I want to play around. I have this one of Aileen's. I'm going to play around with it later tonight or this weekend, after we get back from Chicago, and see if it dries any faster. I don't want to water one down, because I don't want the water, because we know what it does to the paper, right? It messes up
it, doesn't it?
It what?
You can warp the paper.
Yeah, it's going to mess with the paper, and we all know we don't want that. So Shelly. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know which way, but I want to pick up a few different kinds of glue if I can find them, and just play around and see what happens. So yeah, I think I'm going to hinge these and, zhuzh them up one way or another. Something.
Yeah, that's cool.
I saw that one, that's what this is, the fast grab. I'm not looking for it to be fast grab. I want it to dry fast. Because it's weird to me that, we did this last night, right? Like 24 hours ago, and it's still damp, like legit still damp. And
really?
It is wrinkling. Like you can see the wrinkles. So, but it's a water-based glue. So, I mean, it's kind of part of it, but I don't know. They all buckle. Yeah, I figured they would. But what do you guys want to do? You want to do the covers? I mean, since it's not a tutorial and I don't have a cemented plan, you guys weigh in. Do you want to do covers, or do you want me to do the hinging on the signature style one? What do you guys want to do? Is my humidity high? It was raining, but the house is closed up and the air is on. So yeah, outside, yes, but inside, no. I love covers. Covers are my favorite thing to do. Not gonna lie.
Shelly's saying tall, skinny, please.
Look at the Shellys are coming in with the same vote. Oh my gosh. So here's what I am going to request. I am going to miss a large portion of the chat. I know I am. Especially where the glue topic is concerned. So if someone could grab a screenshot or two for me of pertinent glue conversation and send it to me, I will be forever grateful. Okay. So this was going to be another journal, and you see how easy that came apart. I didn't like these covers after I got them done, but I didn't want to, I still like it as a cover. So this is going to be a cover for this tall, skinny one. So I'm going to have this as like final cover, and then this one, and then I'm going to put this on there. So I'm going to set this part aside since we already have it established. And I have no time parameter tonight. I warned Maggie. So if Maggie gets bored with me, she'll be like, okay, I'm tired. I'm going to go now. Bye.
I'm out.
Yeah, kind of like that. So otherwise, I'm just going to be here till things get crazy in this house or till we're done. I did decide, I think I want to change this up a little bit. I'm not married to this signature necessarily. So I brought a bunch of, oh, I do like that. All right, let's have that in there. Well, let's leave them flat. So I decided.
Did you decide what you were going to do?
Yeah, they want the tall skinny. So I'm going to do the tall skinny.
Good.
I'm going to use this. This is one of Lorna's digitals. I am going to use this because it's parchment. So it's not just plain paper. I like this ledger. Ooh, this is, I think this is either my paper. This might be Louise paper. I don't remember, but I printed on that. That'll work. I don't want to use any just plain paper because I just want to do simple hinges and not overcome. Oh, okay. So I lied. This one's going to be a plain black or plain back. All right. We have this already. We have this already. Ooh, there's blue ledger. That has to go in there.
Sandy said, oh my gosh, my box of prints from you arrived, Patty. Happy, happy day to me. Thank you.
Yay.
And Shelley is asking if you invoiced for last week.
I did. Did you not get yours? Darn it. Some of them didn't go through, but and this is not me reaching for an excuse. Just if you guys are looking for things from any sellers, I would recommend reaching out to them. Google had a cloud situation the last couple of days. StreamYard was down, and from what I understand, it wasn't just then. So things have been a bit wonky for a few days. So if you're missing things from people, reach out to them because odds are it went into the middle of nowhere. So yeah, I'm not going to put tons of thought into pre-organizing this. I think I'm going to pull out the papers that I want to use. That's a Louise paper for sure. And maybe one print. Okay. All right. So all the rest of that can just, oh, and I don't have anything ready for hinges either. So I'll have to do my hinges as we go. I just thought it might be a little more, I don't know, less prepared. And it's not really that strenuous. Okay. Which glue? I think we'll use the 3-in-1.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan. But I am for sure a 3-in-1 glue fan. I'm going to pull these prints back out and use these as hinges. And maybe this ledger for a hinge. Ooh, this would be a pretty hinge piece. And I brought like these prints. These can be in here as hinges.
Shelley W said, I did get it just this morning.
Okay. Like. Wow. Just this morning? Yeah, that's crazy. I sent them all out last Friday. They all went out.
Lucy said, I made a couple of no-sew glue books on my staycation with my buddy from California. And then she said, it's called the reverse piano hinge.
There you go. Oh, I like this too. Let's use this. These will be good. All right. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, my 2 cents. I feel like this no-sew gluing, there's as many different ways to do this as there is every other thing, right? Like there's no one way. And I think that's probably what I like most about it. These are brittle, so I don't know about these plates. Those probably aren't going to work very well as hinges, but we'll see how these do.
Lori K's asking, did I miss invoices? I bought some printed material, envelopes maybe. I'm newish and not sure what the timing is yet.
You should have had it. I will get in there and double check. And don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I do not worry about it. It's just sometimes emails don't communicate. It might have thrown it in your spam folder or what have you. I may have typed your email address in incorrectly. Not that that's ever happened, but I'm just saying. Happens all the time. So yeah, don't anybody stress out over it. We'll get it caught up. We'll get it figured out. Because I am not the one. I don't worry about it. We'll get it. Okay. All right. So let me see here. So these are all hinges. So the hinges I'm going to put over here, and I can just happily. Oh, and I have a whole other pile of stuff. So you guys, this is what it really looks like when I'm here by myself. There's all this stuff and that you guys can't see. So there's this huge pile that I made.
I always said that book is wonderful with the butterflies.
It is, isn't it?
And Becca's asking what the title of the butterfly book is.
It's one of those cyclopedia reference books sort of things. Oh, The Mentor. I'm way wrong. It's a monthly periodical sort of book. But yeah, it's The Mentor. This is serial number 85 through 96. And I don't have the copyright dates anymore. I don't know if these are, this is copyright, but there's no, oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, 1915, Patty, right there. There's the date, 1915. So yeah, I just have random books that I've taken the covers off of, and I just pull things from them. But yeah, there's a little bit of everything in here, and then all the random. So when I start pulling stuff to use, don't be like, you didn't show that. I'll be like, I know. So now I'm going to, oh my gosh, she is such a little squealer lately. Holy moly.
Hi, Tina. She said, don't mind me. I'm just here to lurk.
No worries. Do not worry. We don't mind it at all. Zero judgment here. So I am going to sort of put the signature together so I can get a feel for what I want. And I have decided I want this to be scrappy, so I don't want everything the same size. Oh, I think I'd like that because then I can put a lot of color there. And then this. And then that. And I want it to stick out the top, and I like it to stick. I like them. My favorites, like this is where I can totally go against my normal inclination to have everything, even and tidy and all of that jazz. I think I'll save that. Or do I want that one for the... I want that for the cover. We'll put this in here. But I think I'm going to change the fold line on this one. So more like that.
John says, we're all free to lurk, but not to learn.
There you go. That a girl. I love that you guys are embracing it. Maggie and I were laughing. We're like, look at them. They like it. We got it. We were laughing at you guys. Not laughing at you, ha ha, but yeah.
We were laughing with you.
Yeah.
With you.
To what?
I said with you.
Yep. I don't know. I was kind of laughing at them. I think it's funny.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
afraid to admit it.
hilarious.
Right?
I love that they just run away with stuff.
Correct. And then this signature is going to be really chunky. It may not wind up fitting that cover that I have put together, but everything
Lamont
is...
says, "Hi, Patty. Nice nails."
Thanks. They're a hot mess. They are a mess, but thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get some off so I can... need to get them all gone so I can do them all again. But yes, you're correct. Not nice. Last night I apologized for them. I forgot tonight. The garden will do that, man. All right. There we go. There we go. Another scrappy bit. Yeah, by the time I come back and have to be professional, the nail situation will be presentable. In theory, anyway. Let's do this one, but maybe not upside down. And let's change the fold on it too a little bit. There we go.
There. Oh my God.
There. And that one. And then this one. Oh, that worked out well. All right, maybe that's enough. Maybe. We'll see. All right, let's put these all aside. Yeah. There we go. All right. So that's what we're going to do until it starts getting too chunky. Maybe I wonder if I should. Nope, I'm going to do one signature. It is what it is. We're just going to see, because here's what's going to happen with this too. It's going to travel. I did discover when you're doing them as a signature like this and gluing them together. Somebody asked last night if you want to go from front to back, and work your way in. I don't think that's a bad idea, because with this many pages, it is all going to shift. So these are definitely going to get shorter. All these are kind of accordion a little bit. So there's that. I can't decide if I should try do both at the same time. Maybe we'll do that. Then we can see what happens. Why not? Why not? All right. So I'll set that right there where we can see it. I feel like this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do and just see what happens. And then what do I want?
So are you, in this one, are you going to be sewing in a signature? The signature?
Nope.
Oh, you're not.
Still not sewing.
Cool.
Not sewing. Yeah, and I haven't done, so I'm learning right along with you guys because I haven't done this yet either. So I feel like everybody comes on and does, this is what I did and this is how it went. I just want to come on and see what happens. And if you guys have great ideas, I need you to yell them over there in all caps. because otherwise I won't hear them.
I know, I was going to say, we'll allow the yelling.
Yes. All right. So this actually has to go right there. And I have to scooch this to me just a smidge. Actually, I know what I need to do. I have to stand up. I don't know why I'm trying to sit. That never works. Okay. Somebody remember where I put that glue stick, that lid, the glue stick. See how thick this comes? Like it's just so much glue. I'm just like, holy moly. There's just so much of it. Yeah, that didn't work. One moment. All right. Anybody got a spare hand? I could use another set of hands. It's like that when you until you get a couple in there. You know what I mean? Like it just all wants to wobble around.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Tina's asking, have any of you ever used brads to bind small journals together? They turn out pretty nice.
They do. I have done it. Yep. I love it. In the spine, you mean? I think it's fantastic.
Okay, John says extremely late to the glue conversation, but my glue stick of choice is a Scotch Permanent.
Oh, I would have never thought of that one. All right, good call.
Okay, Shelley's yelling. Patty, do you have a smaller nozzle on your glue bottle? That might help it dry faster if it wasn't so thick.
Not for the 3-in-1. I could pour it into, I have tried putting 3-in-1 in other dispensers and it just turns into a bloody mess. Let me just put it that way. But I do, that is a fair, I will consider doing that for sure. Okay. It's been a hot minute. I bet I haven't used 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. I bet I haven't used this stuff in 2 years. So why there's any left in the bottle is beyond me. Oh, upside down.
Shelley's W is saying transfer to a sugar bell with the metal tip.
The sugar bells and I don't get along. I did have one. Laurel turned us all on to those. Good grief, a long time ago, Mags.
She did.
Yep. I feel like Laurel was one of the perpetrators of the sugar bell bottle.
She was absolutely a perpetrator.
Most people love it. We did okay for a few months, but then we fell out of love.
I always used it, but when I didn't crap for a couple of months, I went to check on it, and I don't even know if I can get it out of the bottle. I think if I try, I might be able to use some of the nail polish remover and see if it will.
Maybe.
Yeah, but it really thickened up.
Interesting. All right, so I think I'm going to light gluing these folios in this way. I think I'll know in a little bit here, but I think whoever had this idea last night, I think you were onto something for sure. Now, they always show going from top to bottom of your pages to glue them in. I always got to do things the hard way, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use what I want to use and just see how it holds up. If it turns out that it's not sturdy enough, then I can always come in and put little tapes or band-aids or whatever across there, right?
Yep.
So that's going to be my my approach to this. And I'm trying to get it in there where it just touches the paper when this is, what is that, perpendicular? No, you guys, math is not my strong suit, nor is all of the, I think that's perpendicular, right? We'll see. Somebody will tell me if it is. We'll see. I need to move this mouse. There we go. Definitely causing a problem. It's also why I'm staying way away from the edges so that when I put this down and it oozes, I'm not totally getting all of it everywhere. Oops, I just moved it. Just trying to, like, just barely snug up to that fold. There we go. This is where a bone folder would come in super handy. To get
Do
these.
you have a bone folder?
Oh yeah, it's right here. It's,
oh
yeah, it's literally right here. Okay, so then let's use, what do we like here? Ooh, that's awful stark. Not that. All right, let's try a piece of this. or we could use that. We'll use that. And I think I actually like, yep, I like it better that way. Sorry, guys, I have not looked up at chat. I'm really not trying to.
I'm looking.
Okay. Never mind. Maggie's monitoring you guys. Maggie's got you guys.
I gotcha.
Now you know who really loves you around here. There we go. There. I do think I like putting it together this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because if you put your whole signature in and you glue and then fold this one over and then glue and then fold this, if you've got a lot of pages like this one, it starts getting like, this is way like, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like going uphill.
Hey, Louise.
Hey, Louise, this is keeping it flat so that I just think it's going to be better all the way around. We'll see when it's all done and I try to fold it, if it's going to fold nicely, which maybe I want to encourage it to do on occasion. That might be an idea. That'll also tell me if this is way too many pages for one signature, so I'll know when to stop that way.
Debbie Kipp says, I'm impressed that you're getting it straight.
Why, thanks. Thanks. Is that hard to do, may I ask? Like, is that a thing? Like a struggle thing? I do have a decent eye for straight and level. Jim gets so bent out of shape. No pun intended. Whenever we're hanging shelves or assembling things, and like most people would go for a level, I'm like, just move it to the right 2 inches. It'll be fine. and then he'll measure it and it'll wind up being like right on.
She said hard for me.
Some people, I feel like it's that way.
Yeah, Tina just said LOL, Debbie. Some are very talented that way.
And by the way, hey, Debs. Yeah, Jim does not. But I think he doesn't try either, because he just instinctively reaches for the tape measure or the level, you know. I think it's something that would be born out of practice, perhaps. Oops. There.
Kip said, I can get anything straight until it has glue on it.
Yeah, there's that, isn't there? I get that for sure. Right, that one. I think I might be putting these in a little too tight. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm leaving just like the width of a piece of cardstock in there. I want to see if it folds better. It seems like it's a little like bulky. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say there.
Hey, Kath.
Hey, Kath, how are you doing? All right, let's see. I want this to come out more that way. There we go. Never my stories. See how it like is. Part of that's my fault because I'm not waiting for glue to dry, but it instinctively wants to push everything when you try to fold it, right? But it kind of should want to. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on pre-scoring the hinges. If you have trouble getting them straight or don't like the fussing of it, pre-scoring would be definitely, or pre-folding, but pre-scoring would definitely be the way to go. That's what I did on the first one that I showed you guys. I had them all pre-folded or pre-scored. See how the glue is oozing through? So what?
Is that Amara?
It is. She is officially standing at the baby gate in the kitchen yelling at me. Because she hears me. She's like, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you too. For anybody that doesn't know, she's our granddaughter and she lives here. And she is officially, oh my gosh, she's 17 months old. 17 months old. I was going to be like, did she turn 18 months and I forgot? Bad grandma, bad grandma. This one already had that fold line in it, so I'm just going to use it to my distinct advantage. So yeah, on sale nights, they do a really good job timing the kiddos around airtime. But when I'm just hanging out crafting, I'm just like, just let them be children. Most everybody
You're
here is
cute children.
Well, I think all kids are cute.
Well, they are, but yours are especially.
They're no more special. They're more special to me, but they are
I
no more
say
special.
they are.
They are no more special than anybody else's. I would be scared to go through a doggy door with a cone on my head too. Just saying.
I would like to see that though.
Thanks, Mags. As soon as I started that out loud, I was like, oh no.
I know. You were
like, dang. I totally opened that door all the way. Dang it. And just on the off chance anybody is curious, I have no more patience when I'm doing this alone or when I'm with you guys. I do not wait for glue to dry. I just want glue to dry that fast, and let's move along. All right, there's that one. So I think this is the place for something colorful. Colorful. All right, nope. Nope. What you got? What you got, Patty? I was going to tell myself I couldn't dig through prints, but then I decided I didn't want to limit myself to that. I think I'm going to use that one. I am loving these wallpaper prints. I don't know how you guys feel about them, but I like them.
They're pretty.
They just almost feel like my new neutral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. Trying to remember to look up at chat. It's half of the reason for being live, right? All right. Let's see.
Is that Malcolm talking?
That is Abby. That's Abby and Jim, I think. I'm not sure who she's cleaning up the kitchen with, but Abby and Amara and someone are doing kitchen cleanup.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we had the best Philly sandwiches. Well, to be fair, they're Jim's version of a Philly sandwich. He smoked a brisket yesterday, so he used the leftover brisket to make the Phillies. Can I just say everybody eats until they nearly explode?
Did you say Philly?
Yeah, like a Philly steak sandwich. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I want some of this in there. So like right
Kath says yum.
Huh?
Kath says yum.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. It's like Thanksgiving. You know how like Thanksgiving they always make fun of people who eat until they are like comatose? That's how we eat these Phillies, like till you're miserable.
Joanne said Amara's growing up so fast.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I put a picture of Sam on the, well, actually I didn't. Tori did. On the Instagram. Yeah, he's sitting in the package.
Ah.
Yeah, it was really
I don't know if I saw that one.
I sent it to her and I said, best delivery of the week. Him and Amara, man, they love to play in the boxes. They're hilarious. See, this one I have glue everywhere. Officially. This is what I don't like about this glue. It's like trying to get rubber cement off. However, I guess life could be worse. At least it does come off. Oops. Till you do that. Louise is going to yell at me. Use your eraser. I know.
Yeah.
I fight with it too sometimes, though. Louise, what kind of erasers are these? Is it a gum eraser? I never remember.
One X going to a couple of antique bookstores when she's in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Scotland, I think.
Oh, nice. So are you going to do a video chat with me? So with us so we can shop? I would window shop with you. Of course, I would probably really shop, but
She's going to Norway too.
Nice. Quite the little traveler, Missy.
I know. It should be a good time to go there too. It's not
I would
winter.
think so.
And she said, yes, Patty, I would.
You're pretty awesome. All right, let's see what this does. This might be enough folios for this signature. It's starting to feel like we might have pushed our limit. Oh no, look. See, it's perfect.
Nice.
Fine. It's fine. Yeah, this is the way to do this, you guys. I wouldn't go back to doing it the other way, especially if you want lots. Because I've hidden things from myself now. One moment.
Perfect temp one at.
Where did I put them? Does anybody know where I put those signatures that I showed you guys? Did anybody see where I set them? Sure, they're under something.
We only see what's
They're
right
here.
there.
I know they're right here. So these ones I did. So I glued this hinge in, right? And then I did this hinge. So I just went through very methodically front to back. But you can see what happens. They get out of alignment pretty quickly. See how they come out. If it doesn't bother you, then it's no big deal. And if you're going for scrappy and you just want to be quick, this is the way to do it, right? It just depends on the look you're going for, I think. And
yeah, but you don't notice it though unless you're like looking down at the top.
Well,
right? Who does that?
Until you've had it, for a few months and you're like going through it, like it does start to show. This one, I'm going to say, like, it does look and act more like signatures and folios that we're used to. If you look,
that came out really nice and neat.
It's easy to be nice and neat though. Like, it's not
right.
like this just makes it really easy. But see the difference in how it looks. Like if you want a more finished, more precise, I would do it this way.
Lucy wants to know, can you add pockets and stuff to this type of book?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll do one right now. How's that? So I like to do them like at this point with whatever I'm using my hinge. Like, you don't have to do it that way. You could come back into this one and put a pocket right here if you want to.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm saving the decorating. I am going to do a decorated one. And like, I didn't know if you guys wanted to do like, let's build the text block and then let's add covers. Like, if you guys want to do it in stages, we can do it in stages. I don't know that I'm ever going to be the one that's going to be like, all right, so let's grab this piece of paper. And when we leave here in an hour, we'll have a journal. Because, being live, it's not like you have time lapse or cut and start and all that jazz. But yeah.
She said, I guess you just can't make them too bulky.
Well, it depends, because you can add room in the spine. And I've had some thought, like, I have a lot of ideas, you guys, a lot of thoughts. I know that sounds so ridiculous. I have a lot of thoughts. But yeah, there's a lot of things I really want to try. And I figure as long as I'm going to do it, I want to do it live with you guys, because there's what I was going to use. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So these are Louise envelopes, and I'm going to use this as my pocket and my hinge. I have this as that stack that I showed you guys. I also grabbed some doilies. I don't know if I'm going to get to the doilies. I grabbed all kinds of random size things. to work with over here. Because large surprise, I'm only going to make like a whole bunch of these. So I need to put glue here. Look at those big old globbers. Oof. And here. Oh, nope, I just did it wrong.
No, I was going to say, what you
Just
do?
did it wrong. Yep, wrong long end. This end. I was thinking this was the open end of the envelope. I didn't want to glue that. Thank goodness it stays wet for a hot minute.
Juanette said, I love hearing the kids in the background.
Good thing, because they're here, man. They are not going anywhere, that's for sure. And in case anybody's wondering, it does not bother me one bit to make a mistake.
I just have to get up and mute for a minute, Patty.
Sure. Okay. So, sort of, kind of like that. Now we'll see if I really didn't glue down that front edge. We'll see. It wouldn't surprise me if I did, but we'll see. Seepage. Yeah, the one I did last night with fabric, well, with this 3-in-1, I had to come back and I let it all dry and I used the gum eraser and it did a really good job taking all that dried glue off. So anyway, Lucy, that's how I like to do them, is just like that. And it does look like I managed to get all the wet glue off of there, so it won't stick. Yay. And it just is this just shorter than the page. So I'll come back through with a paper punch and probably notch it or something so you can tell that it's a pocket. So you can tell that it's an envelope, a pocket. Let's see here.
Which one, Juanette? She said, how old is your granddaughter?
Yeah, which one? No sarcasm intended, however. Which one? The one you hear currently in the background, she is 17 months. Oh my gosh, and growling is her new thing. She sounds like, I don't even know how, like a grown person growling. It's hilarious. I'm trying not to laugh because I don't want to make it like a permanent thing, but it's so funny. I think my favorite is when she does something that you know you shouldn't laugh at, and Jim has to like really work at hiding the laughter.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Is she going on your trip with you?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, she goes where we go. There. What do you guys think? Easy, right? Like, it is definitely so doable. Oh my gosh, she growls like she really thinks she's telling you something too. Oh, funny faces. Yeah. She's a character. I love this age. Like, I don't know. I love kids, right? Like, I love watching them grow and learn and like challenge all of the things. I think it's amazing. I do. But there's certain stages, like you can tell their little minds just don't stop. And they're just little sponges. They soak up every little thing.
Yep.
And they're so proud of themselves when they have some new thing that they realize annoys you just a little bit. Oh, let me do that again. Oh, you say no? Okay, it's my new favorite thing to do. Like, I know I'm wrong, but it just delights me. I can't help it. Oops. Oh, whew. I thought I glued something together back here. All right, I'm going to pick up what I want to use as my covers and see if this, there it is. I knew there was something sticky somewhere. It's right there. Right there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see how this is going to fit in here. But see how fast it bulks up when you're doing these hinges? So you definitely have all that bulk up here.
Nice.
I feel like that's pretty close. I feel like maybe I can do, because I don't want this too tight, because otherwise I'm going to have to cut this. It's not going to work. Because I have to be able to hinge this on this side to here, right? So the hinge has to go the same way we're putting the papers. I have to hinge it here and here. And then this one is the other cover. It has to hinge here. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to. You could hinge it on the back and wrap it around, but, and some of them I probably will just to see how it behaves. But this one I'll probably do properly. The way everybody else is doing them. But we all know I have to be a little contrary too. And then this hinges back here. Maybe I'll hinge the back first. That might make more sense. Because then if I want, I can... I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to call it. You guys want to... You want me to put it in? Or do another signature? Time is it?
Ooh, put it in.
Yeah, I could put it in the cover if you guys want. I'll stay till 9. I want to try to keep these between an hour, hour and a half.
That hour went by fast.
It went really fast. Hey, while we're just yakking and we're deciding what I'm going to do, let's go see what Maggie's doing. We're here, Mags.
Thanks.
Don't be doing anything inappropriate.
I'm just working on the, flip ups. I'm doing a couple without images.
Right?
This is the one I started last night.
Oh my gosh.
And I finished it today.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Holy moly. You're bringing these to the market, right, Mags?
Yeah. I did this one today.
Girl, you better make like 100.
These are light pink. I like the pink with the
purple.
Purple, yep. And then this one I just did.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to do some without images. Not everybody wants, the images. So now I'm working on this one.
Yikes. I need some of those for covers.
Thanks, Louise. Thanks,
make hundreds. Hundreds, Maggie.
Thanks, Mayor and Shelley.
Are you ignoring me?
Oh, no.
I feel like you're ignoring me because I
I was looking at chat.
Because I said
hi, Patty. I'll check my email after the live.
Here you go. Yeah, I think I got you two connected finally.
Thank you.
Finally.
Oh, so we can, what are you doing,
I'm just
Joanne?
I am just auditioning. I couldn't think of the word auditioning. All I could think of was debuting. I'm auditioning paper. I feel like I'm going to listen to the ladies who have made hundreds of these, and I'm going to try. That's not it. I'm trying to find a heavier weight paper to use. Ooh, that's pretty close. I don't know. I was kind of busy for that, don't you think?
Well, I can't see, so.
Oh, there. I feel like that's a little busy for that.
Those are pretty, though.
This one might be better.
Those are pretty.
That might be better. But I want to use a heavier weight paper to hinge as the signature to the cover. Toby wants to know if you're doing any black and white ones.
I am going to do a black and white one, Toby. Yes.
Only one?
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know how many are really into the black and white, though.
Come on, Mags. Do at least 2 or 3 or you're going to start a war.
I'll do at least 2.
Okay, because otherwise you'll start a war.
I'll do at least 2.
And then they're going to holler, ha ha, I'm the favorite. Oh, wow. Look at that. Holy moly. I should not have gotten that lucky, but I'll take it.
Why? What did you?
It almost just fits in here like I intentionally sized this to fit this. But I can put this in here and then just come in with a little bit of something and put it right there. And it's just going to cover quite nicely, actually.
Okay, Shelly.
Except it's going to come right in on her face. So.
You know she's going to be ruling the whole house soon, right? If not already.
Who, Amara?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The only good news is there's 2 older than her and 1 younger. So that's kind of our saving grace there. There, that's better. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do, just to save myself the aggravation, I'm going to
maybe I'll do a black and white one now.
There you go.
Yeah, I just have to get up to get the black.
Okay. Hey, we'll wait right here.
Yeah, I need to get up and wait.
Oh, holy moly. Did you guys see that?
What?
I have glue. It went everywhere.
Oh, no.
I opened this other bottle up and it literally just spewed out everywhere. Ugh. Gross.
You want to see something funny?
I think I'm looking at it.
So I have a little black in here.
Oh my word. She only has a little to work with, you guys. It's the size of a suitcase or a pillowcase.
I don't use it that often, but yeah, there's way too much.
Clearly, you don't use it that often, or you wouldn't have that much. Jeez, Lou. Although black lace, pretty black lace, is not easy to find.
It's not easy to work with either.
Well, I wouldn't know.
It goes right, the glue goes right through. You have to be really careful.
So that might be the end of the knot tutorial. I might be spending the rest of our time cleaning glue.
How far did it go?
No, it's just literally all over the desk.
Oh.
It didn't get on anything important. Well, as long as it doesn't take the numbers off my ruler, then we'll have a problem. I think once it dries, it'll rub right off. Yeah, and it's only on the one side. So yeah. Nope, that's a lie. It's on both sides.
Oh my gosh.
All right, that is salvageable. That I will tackle later. All right. I know, right? A little black. I'm telling you, man. Just a little. I might have to go see if I have another mat handy. So I don't have to just work with this one. Oh, nope. Look at that. Who knew? Well, I didn't know how the 3-in-1 would behave with a wet wipe, but it's just like almost drying it and it's just like balling right up and just rolling right off of there. I knew it wouldn't stick to it, but I wasn't sure how it would behave in the... Oh, but these probably have alcohol in them, these wipes. That's why.
That would make sense.
Yeah. It does bother me a lot that it's on my ruler. I can't pretend like it doesn't.
Thanks, Shelley. Yeah, I like this one too.
The wide black one, yeah. All right, I think it's all better now. Okay. At least close enough. I can quit acting like it's a calamity now.
Well, I'm sure it was at the time.
Not really it was more like a shock. Like I forgot.
Did you squeeze the bottle or something?
I didn't. I just stood it up and took the lid off, and it just oozed right out of there, like a little volcano. I just forgot that they do that because I've been just leaving the other one lay here with the lid off, you know, on its side. So the glue will come down quick. Oh my gosh, I'm covered in glue. Oh
no. Did it get on your clothes?
No, you know how like when you work with these 3-in-1s and Fabri-Tac, though, how you just get it all like built up on your fingers?
Oh, yeah.
Like little kid sticky boogers you can't let go of. Ugh. Not that I'm trying to be overly dramatic or anything, but just saying. All right. So what was the plan again for this? I think this had to come down.
Yeah, what were you going to do?
Because this is going to be up here. So I think that has to be like that. That's where I wanted it. So that'll be my landmark. The spine will be the bottom. The spine and the bottoms of the papers roughly measure up equal. And I think I'm going to do myself another little favor.
Louise says glue the back first is what I heard.
That's what I'm doing, is gluing the back first, Missy. Thank you. That's what I'm doing. But I'm just going to mark my join line to make my life slightly easier.
All right, I got to get some more lace. You could see my table now. Oh my gosh. What a mess.
Oh my gosh.
What a mess.
I bet it's not that bad.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
And by the time, I think this will realign by the time I do the front. Okay. At least now I can see to keep it straight. I have a target. There. We'll go with that. We'll see what happens. What's the worst that happens? We don't like it and we take it apart and start over, right?
Right?
Right. It's only a little bit of paper and some glue. Honestly, I really just don't want to wind up with the crease right in this lady's face. Oh, we got lots of room. What? Oh, shoot. Just moved.
What?
Come back. Oh, it just moved. It's not as dramatic as I am. It's okay, Megs. You should know by now to just ignore me.
Jeez, Lou.
Just ignore me. You know better.
Okay, I get a question now.
Ah.
Black and white or black and gold?
Yeah, this is not. No, this has to come in. It's not going to happen. It just has
Black
to be
and white or black and gold.
There we go. There. We'll see. This may not work. I may wind up taking this spine off of these covers.
Gold. Okay. All right, this is going to take some doing here.
Oh, that worked. So what seems to have happened is I pushed it pretty close to the spine, but then because I used a thicker paper when I forced the fold in, it pushed the signature out kind of where it's naturally going to sit. Definitely the way to do that. I will remember that for future. For sure. So yeah, kind of put it on there and butt it all up where you think it wants to go. And then just give everything room to shift, because this shifted out closer to the edge here too. So I'm glad I didn't have anything like precisely measured, because that would have been a problem. So that was kind of a happy accident. I'll take it. And then see from the front. Oh my gosh, this glue. It's just sitting right on top of it. See? So there's that folded piece, like our hinge, right? And it's just sitting right. The whole signature is just sitting right on top of it.
That's going to take a while to dry.
It'll take a hot minute, that's for sure. All right, so I do still have room for the other cover. I wondered if I was going to have room for the other cover. And I do. And I can put these ladies up here. Yippee!
This one I used was black. This is white and gold. White and gold.
Yep, those girls right there. Oh, wait, they may not. No, not those girls. We'll find something else. What else? What else? Let's get this in first, then I'll worry about the cover. So, yep, this, and I need a hinge for you. What do you guys think over there?
Good night, Mayor.
Good night, Mare. Thanks for hanging out.
You too. Put this on the bottom.
What do you guys think?
About?
I don't know. Just asking them over there what they're up to.
They're being a little quiet.
I feel like all the conversation stopped, but we stopped talking. But I don't know if we stopped because they stopped or if they stopped because we stopped. Not sure what's going on. So this should be. Oi. I'm overthinking. It's just going to go like this. Ish.
No overthinking.
They're loving your black and gold, Missy.
Thank you.
Thread paint. Oh, stitching. I was like, what the heck? I had to think about that for a minute.
What?
She's stitching. She's thread stitching, thread painting, she said. So she's stitching. That's a form of embroidery. I think it's embroidery.
Oh, okay. Is that what they call it, thread painting?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
That was working on a journal. Thanks, JMH. I do have to do something to the sides. What if I do that too? Nope. Need to cover the sides too. Let's put this up here for now.
All right, so that's the first cover, right? First cover.
Nice.
And then
I love that cover.
This will be the secondary cover. So we'll get that hinged on. Ooh, we're almost out of time. Let's get that hinged on there quick.
She yelling at you?
I'm not sure who she's yelling at the moment.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I think it's open to interpretation at this stage of the game. I think I want. What do I want? I thought I had more Lorna's prints sitting here. I really wanted to use a Lorna print or something. Something heavier, and I don't think I like that necessarily.
Oh, and I took a picture of her dog, printed on fabric, and now thread painting her.
Nice.
It'll go in her still life project.
Oh, that's cool. So there-ish.
Oh gosh, I have to take off my glasses to see which side is the right side. Oh, there it is. Okay. Whoa. The glue's going to be dry before I get it down.
It's all right. You've got more glue.
I do. I hit up Amazon for glue sticks. All right, glasses back or I can't read the chat.
There you go.
Hours and hours. Yeah, when I used to do counted cross stitch, I mean, some of the projects I used to make would take me weeks. I love doing that, but there's no way I can do it anymore with my hands.
Really winging it here, putting this one on. I don't know. This is a little dicier than the back cover. This could be a giant.
Put it just on you so they can.
No, they can see. If it doesn't work, they'll see. We'll be close enough. Yeah, if it doesn't work, I'll pick it up and show you why. I am gluing it just to the front cover first so that I can make the hinge and then glue that onto here. But it's either going to work out and be like, all right, yeah, or it's going to be like, yeah, don't do that ever. I don't feel like there's going to be a happy medium there. can't decide if I should pre-fold it or let it self-fold like it did on the back cover. That's my biggest struggle. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I used to sit for hours, Becca, and just cross stitch.
I used to cross stitch.
Did you?
Yep. Like absurd amount of time invested in cross stitching. Now our oldest daughter does it, and she does beautiful giant pieces.
Yeah, I put the ones that I kept I framed them and they're on my walls.
Hi. Huh? She does not seem that tired, but she is. She had an early nap. This is fake awake. A little bit of false bravado right there, man. All right, I'm trying to be patient and let the glue dry. Yeah, see, I can do the glue because I'm trying to get these nails off, so I don't really care. The more acetone, the better, man. Just saying. Maggie's deep in thought over there. She's totally ignoring us.
No, I keep looking up at the chat, but I'm like,
okay, she's totally ignoring me.
Yeah, why? What do you say?
Yeah, she says, yeah, I am. Oh, gracious. Only here, man. Only
it's
here.
like a puzzle.
Right?
It's like, okay, what do I do now?
Okay, I think that's going to work. I feel like you have to give these covers, if you have a spine on them already, you guys, you have to give them a little bit of extra in the fold, right? You don't want it to be like totally butted up because otherwise it's got no room to open. So you have to give it a little bit of extra.
Yeah.
See how that's like, yeah, you just got to give it a little extra. Okay. So I'm going to cut some of this off though, because I do have more than I need. Or am I? I think I am a little bit. Now I'm going to slap some glue on there and go for it and see what happens.
Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, that's not easy, Kip.
What?
Heart anger?
Mm.
Those are tiny stitches. Tiny, tiny.
Peta point is the smallest, isn't it?
I don't know. I think that's a different. I don't think that's cross stitch. I think that's.
It's not cross stitch. It's needle point.
Yeah, needle point.
Still needle work. How's that?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Sorry, both hands are very busy. I don't know who you are. Oh, I do actually. I got to mute.
Okay. All right. Let me see how this goes. Let's see. What did I do with that? Tails. Yeah, yeah. No, my eyes definitely wouldn't be happy.
Okay, back.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, look at
What?
that. You would think I've done this 100 times. Nope, have not, but it worked out perfectly.
That's cool.
I like when it just works. Okay, anybody see what I did with the... was anybody watching? There it is. Oh my gosh, I have to stand here and make like 300 of these because I have all this stuff pulled out.
Do you want to see the last cross stitch I was working on that I
Of course I do, silly girl.
I can't tell if I finished it or not. I didn't frame it. Hold on. I'm not going to get it all in.
Oh my goodness, Maggie. Look at that, you guys. You know, not for nothing, but that would make a beautiful cover.
Yeah, for
a photo album or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be.
It's huge.
I know.
Let me see how it is. 18.5 by 20.5.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest pieces I did, but there's also like beading. I did beading in there.
Mm-hmm.
These are beads. And then the gold thread. That's not easy to work with. Oh, you have that kit, Becca? I forget what they called it. I did all the angels. That one, I can't think of her name. I did like several different ones, and then I gave them to relatives as gifts. But yeah, I think it might be finished, so I could always eventually put it in a frame.
Well, if you need more relatives, I'm adoptable.
Okay, what I do with that gold piece now? Probably on the floor. Yep. One of these days I'm going to go to sit down on this foolish chair and I'm going to fly right off of it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we're not live when that happens, because I promise you I will laugh and then everybody will be mad at me. Because I am the one that will laugh.
Oh, you should do them, Becca. They come out beautiful.
Okay, let's see here.
No more accidents, Maggie. Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Oh, I know. It is. You got to have the time to be able to sit for a while and do them. I would do them mostly like in the wintertime. Sit and watch TV and work on them.
Debbie Kip, you got any new videos coming out soon?
My gosh, her last journal was amazing.
Wasn't it?
Yep. Good, Becca. She said I'm going to be up all night because I'm really into this journal.
Good.
Yeah.
The one you started last night or a new one?
I think she's the one she started last night. I think she said did she say she stayed up till 5 in the morning or she got up at 5? I forget now. She might have gotten up.
Holy moly, Missy.
I know. My memory. I need to do some recording this weekend. I'm starting a new journal and a new mixed media assemblage project. Oh, can't wait to see that one.
Nice.
What's a new journal about, Deb? If you can say, unless you want it.
You know, unless it's a secret.
Unless it's a secret until you do it. Which is fine.
Which is fine. You have Maggie's permission.
It's okay. I won't give you a hard time.
Maggie said you can keep it a secret.
I won't give you a hard time. My schedule made me take a little break after I got those last 2 journals done. Not a secret. For the journal, I'm going to use the Stamperia paper Old Lace.
Nice.
Oh. Are you going to add real lace to it? If you need any, let me know. I can send you some.
She's only got a little.
Oh, shoot. I put that. Oh, good. I only put a little on there. I put on backwards. That's what I get for not paying attention. Feminine grunge.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Like that. Like that a lot. Hurry up and get yours done so that I can use it too. Then I can say I copied Debbie.
What did I do here? There will be some lace in there. Okay, this way. I have a ton. And yes, there will be some lace. I was live on the Messy Palettes channel last night and made a tag that will go into it.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Late? I didn't see a.
Are you subscribed to Diane from the Messy Palette?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
I'll have to double check.
Go in and click the notification bell and then unclick it. You know what I mean? And then like do it 3 times. Click it.
Oh, okay.
Make sure
yeah,
that
I never get notifications. That drives
go
me
in and
crazy.
like undo it and then do it, or you know what I mean? Like if it's not checked, but that's what I do if I'm not getting, and it seems to help. Sometimes I feel like there's no rhyme or reason to it. And then like my least favorite channels that I haven't viewed, you know, those are the ones I get the notifications for, not the ones that I've been watching.
Uh-huh.
There's always that. So.
I think she's on every Wednesday and Thursday, Lucy said. At night? At night?
Yeah, if she's on Thursday night, that would explain. Well, if she's on our night,
yeah,
that would explain why
It's
I don't see
after.
those.
Might be late at night.
Since I'm always here with
Nights
you
for
guys.
us, day for her.
Huh?
She said nights for us, day for her.
Yeah, that would explain why I don't see her on Thursday, because I'm here. Here with you guys. And so like Maggie, literally no rush whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah, let me just finish this going.
Yep, do what you're doing.
And then I'll be done.
Whenever, literally whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
I knew how I phrased that. You'd be like, oh yeah, let me hurry. And I don't care if you don't hurry. I'm tidying.
No, my hand's just about ready to give out.
Okay. Holy moly, what a mess.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Becca, oh my gosh, I just checked. I have reached the halfway mark of my mammoth wide spine.
There you go.
Hey.
You'll get there. I have faith. You'll get it.
Yeah, did she say it was like 1.5 inches or
something like that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't do any more tonight.
Okay.
Stick a fork in me.
Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it.
I'm done. I'll put a picture in the group. If I get it finished, I'll get it finished by tomorrow.
Right.
I'll do it for tomorrow.
Thanks, Debbie. So do you guys want me to come back and do more of these, or should we move on to the next one? What do you guys want to do? Because I like doing these. And if I'm going to be standing here, I might as well turn on the camera.
Right.
And Maggie likes to craft live, so I'm gonna bring her with whenever she wants to.
Yeah, I get more done.
But this one is all done. So there's the first cover, right? Second, main cover. So then all you have to do is come in and do whatever. You see what I mean about stiff? So there's something I got from Louise. I'm going to put that in there. And then there's the back.
Wow. That
I
really
may
did.
put a tall one in here. I may real quick hinge in something because I don't know if I like that for the very back. It almost doesn't look like enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shelley says, can you decorate one at least partially, Patty?
I could. Why?
And Louise said, turned out beautiful, Patty.
Thanks. You guys know how to do the decorating part. The decorating is the easy part.
Thanks, Toby.
Takes a lot of time to make decorations, but
Thanks, JM. Love both projects. You too?
But since you're the only one that chimed in there, Shelley, I'll see if I can come up with some stuff to decorate. I'm not an over-the-top decorator, so we'll have to see how it goes. So, anywho, you guys have a really, really good weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. And yep, Mags may still be on again this weekend. We'll just see. Mare said she might pop on too. So you may see Maggie and Mare over the weekend. I don't know. I probably won't be back till Monday, but don't hold your breath. So thanks, Mags.
Hey, anytime.
All right. Good night, you guys.
Good night, everyone.